What's going on, everybody? C4 here. Welcome back to the channel. And today we're here for episode 30 of our Philadelphia Eagles Madden 22 franchise rebuild here in the divisional round as we get ready to take on the 11-6 Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Coming off an epic playoff victory in the wild card, 31-28 in a damn snowstorm against the Carolina Panthers. And actually, it's looking this week ahead of this team meeting that back in Lincoln Financial Field, it is going to be a snowstorm yet again. But that was one of the best games, funnest games, up and down games of Madden I've played all year. Definitely in the top 3 games. So if you didn't miss that episode by any chance, go definitely check that out. Get caught up before we get into the rest of today's episode. So before we go any further, I do need to give a very quick shout out to today's video sponsor. Hey guys, guess what? Today's video is sponsored by a game you just may have heard of before. The GOAT of mobile games. Can you take a guess? You know, over 600 champions, each with unique factions and backstories. That's right, today's video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. You can download Raid now on PC and mobile by clicking the link in the description or using the QR code on screen. This month in Raid, there's a new boss in town, and he's the biggest and baddest yet, the Hydra. Hydra is a super-powered clan boss with each of its own heads being its own boss fight itself. From sharing damage to all of your team, rotting your teammates from the inside, cloaking itself in a cloud of poison, and a lot more. Battling Hydra is like fighting the scariest puzzle you've ever seen, so target the head and try to take down Hydra to earn some of the best artifacts in game. You guys know me. One of my favorite things about Raid is the vast champion options to play as, and it's always ladies' night when I'm picking my champion. Raid is also giving away a super limited edition champion to every player in the game. Esports legend Simple. Between now and January 28th, 2020, Simple's limited edition champion is available for free to both new and old players in Raid. All you have to do is log in for the 7 days between now and January 28th, and he is yours. On top of that, it's the holidays. Raid has a full schedule of festive activities with special events and tournaments all holiday season. If you want to get a head start on your Raid journey, all you need to do is hit the link in the description or scan the QR code, and new players get an epic hero Aina, 200,000 silver, 1 double XP boost, 1 energy refill, and an ancient shard to summon an awesome champion as soon as you get in game. You'll find these rewards here in your inbox for the next 30 days only. Once you're in, you can find me in the game under the name Papa C4, and if you're fast enough, you can join my clan. Just click the link in the description or scan the QR code, and I'll see you in the game. So we are back, and this is something first and foremost that I want to get through is, you know, we've been working on the sliders. We've been adjusting sliders, and I think the last couple of games have been competitive enough that it feels pretty good, but it's been an issue that our team's just been a lot better. We've been the stronger team pretty much every game since I've decided to start tweaking the sliders. This one here against Tampa is going to be a pretty big one. I do want to tweak the sliders just a little bit, maybe risk it a little bit. Let's see where we can get. So I'm going to nerf by 1 pass blocking. I'm going to nerf both pass defense reaction time and pass coverage to 70 for me in the player skill. QB accuracy is good for there. I'm going to up the pass blocking to 35. I'm going to up the run blocking to 35. I'm going to up the pass defense reaction time to 40. The pass coverage to 35. And the tackling will get a +1 to 38. So this is a bit, and I feel like I don't need to. I feel like once we play a team from a talent standpoint that kind of matches up with us, it's going to be difficult to win. But I feel like that is the leap of faith I want to take now that we're actually finally taking on a team that has a higher overall than us. If we did it overkill, we can always go back. So that is kind of my way of thinking about this. So as we go to this game, we do have a weekly award winner. Because of the snow game, we just had to keep the ball on the ground. And Miles Sanders, 217 rushing yards on 38 carries, had a touchdown, gets NFC Offensive Player of the Week. And Defensive Player of the Week went to rookie Damian Hughes. 8 tackles, 2 sacks, was huge for us. Big time playmaker. Absolutely is a big reason why we are here today, getting ready to take on the Bucs in a revenge game. What was that? 2002, I think. It was like right when I was first getting into football. I wasn't an Eagles fan at that point, but it is for the older OG Eagle fans, one of the worst playoff losses Philly had ever was against the Bucs. I think that was the year the Bucs went on to win the Super Bowl. So it could be a little bit of a revenge game, 20-some years in the making, and we're about to find out right now that it is going to be blizzard-like conditions again. So Lord knows what is going on here, man. Jason Kelce telling them we're just going to continue to run the ball. It worked out well for us last week. It's going to have to work out for us this week. Let's beat the Bucs. I mean, if there is some form of home field advantage, like they're not used to playing in the snow, right? Do they still have Tom Brady? I think so. And I mean, you know, he comes from New England. But I think generally speaking, it is an advantage. It is definitely an advantage. So let's take a look here at the weekly strategy. There's not a whole lot we need to be doing here. It is trying to figure out how to stop Tom Brady. Look at their offense. They have the #1 offense. They have terrible rushing offense. 32nd. So, I mean, for a game like this, if they're going to be... I think we're going to try to... I will do that. I'll defend the outside run. It's not a strength, but they're going to have to try and run the ball there. Because of the conditions, they haven't been able to do that this season consistently. Look at their defense. It's a little bit worse. They're actually pretty great against the run. Vita Vea, very good. They're really bad against the pass. Worst in the NFL. So I'm thinking we're going to focus on throwing it short. Wow, they're actually... Yeah, that's... How do they have... What? They're #2 in deep touch. Is that allowed? This is what we want to... Like, you want to see the Reds, right? They're good at, like, they have the 32nd pass yards, and they're good at pass defense. But yeah, look at that. They give up 95 passer rating there if you throw it short. That's, you know, if we are going to have to throw the ball, ban the run a little bit this week, it is going to be get the ball quickly out of Zach Wilson's hands. Try to get it so guys can, you know, run onto it, get in space, yards after catch, take advantage of the conditions. Also, be pretty cool if we can get through weekly training here with no injuries. Offensively, we are good. Defensively, a lot of fatigue there, but it looks like we're getting out of this one injury-free, which is outstanding. Did any player this week elevate their game? We do. There we go. Hopefully, it's a starter. Hopefully, it's something we'll be able to see. We have Jack Driscoll, who I don't know if he's, you know, he gets a couple reps here or there, but ultimately he's more of a swing tackle than anything. Hey, but we do have Fletcher Cox on the defensive line. Going him up 95 right now with all the boost and the confidence of his power rushing +3 power move. Should be able to utilize that. I mean, it's a pretty decent offensive line. That's the last thing we need to do ahead of our matchup is to see what the Bucs are looking like. Probably very similar to the Bucs that you would imagine. They're probably going to have Mike Evans, Chris Godwin. But is Godwin a guy who usually bounces in free agency? But I don't know if... Did he get a contract? I don't know if he got the contract before or after I started this series. So let's just see. They got Tom Brady, 96. Okay, 45 years old. Hopefully that power move boost for Fletcher Cox will aid us in this effort to try to stop him. They got Kyle Trask, GOAT. Running backs, Leonard Fournette, playoff Lenny. Especially now that they're going to have to run the ball. Definitely need to try to take away him. They have Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, the speed for Scotty Miller. At least, you know, a little bit of the snow is going to neutralize that a little bit. But Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, we're going to need to see big-time games from Big Play Slay and Steven Nelson on the outside. O.J. Howard at tight end, always, you know, sleeper. Like, it's still ridiculous that he's on that roster right now in real life, just buried. He'd be a tight end 1 on most teams in the NFL. Offensive line, they got Donovan Smith, okay, winnable. Ali Marpet's 93 superstar. Jensen's 91. Kappa 79. Tristan Wirfs 95 superstar. So, I mean, our offenses are kind of built similarly from an offensive line standpoint. We have talent on the offensive line. Brandon Brooks, Jason Kelce, Lane Johnson. Would be nice if we could have Jordan Mailata out there, but he's still out with injury. But this is going to be a tough game to win at the line of scrimmage for sure. It's going to be interesting to see what, you know, what team's going to step up. But I think when you compare the D-lines, I'm giving the Philadelphia Eagles a big-time advantage. They don't have a whole lot there in terms of pass rush. They have Vita Vea, who's a beast against the run. But if we can bounce it to the outside here, I think we could have some success. They got Shaq Barrett, not a known run defender. So hopefully that works well. He's 89 superstar. Devin White, Levante David, obviously one of the best little linebacking pairings in the NFL. They have Joe Tryon on the other side. I do think we definitely have the advantage in the front seven in terms of, you know, rushing the quarterback, getting pressure on the quarterback, run defense for sure. But they, you know, their middle linebackers are insane. They have established middle linebackers, which, you know, could negate a little bit of that. Jamel Dean, Murphy Bunting in the secondary, so they have no more Carlton Davis, which is, you know, helps, right? We're going to be trying to attack them. Antoine Winfield's a beast. He's 84. They got Jordan Whitehead at strong safety, special teamers. McPherson, Gators. Let's go. Hey, man, Kyle Trask. Love seeing that. And they got J.K. Scott at punter. So I'm just looking at this. It's going to be a game where I think first and foremost, the biggest thing is that this is going to be the first true test of our squad. This is the first game since we've done these all flats go sliders and have been making them harder and fine-tuning them, that we're going up against a team that's better than us, that's stronger than us. So I'm, from that standpoint, very interested to see how it's going to play out. Got to figure out how to stop their passing offense and, you know, make sure, you know, we don't fumble it. No big hits by Devin White, forcing fumbles, anything like that. If we play and protect the football, I think we have a shot. We might be underdogs going to this matchup, but I'm excited. I'm absolutely excited. We are getting trade offers for Jalen Hurts, but I feel like, I mean, we'll look at them, but I feel like they're getting them now. They'll be getting them before the draft. Right now, we got a 3 and a 4 from the Vikings, a 2 from the Atlanta Falcons. That could be interesting. Maybe to extrapolate that on a little bit later, wait after the playoff run. Maybe we hit them with an offer, say, hey, instead of a 2, maybe give us a 4 and a player if you're really that interested in Jalen Hurts. Good knowing Atlanta's looking for a 2 there. Jalen Hurts to be the successor for Matt Ryan. That is very interesting. But we will come back to that. We'll just table that for the time being. It is time to get to the link. It's time to fire up the buses, go there with a damn snowstorm, and find a way to beat Tom Brady again in the playoffs.
Alright, let's get this chip.
This that Philly devil, pulling up and I don't need a rental. Quick pitch to the outside, it's a house call C4 special. Take a check and we run it up. Got Quays heading up the sideline when it's do or die. We run it up, ain't trying to flex, but it's high time that the eagle fly. Facing my city for Philly, we reppin'. It's all about green when we steppin'. I made up my mind at the day that I die, but they really gon' call me a legend. You know that it's now, the time is upon us. The chip on my shoulder is halfway to heaven. They Xing us out for years, but tell them all how I turn the X to a weapon. This that free bird life, this that fly, eagle fly. We might tear down and build it back just to show us by design. Hey, this that free bird life, we ain't go without a fight. So go tell dad it's watching the NY, better watch they back cause I'm that Philly devil, pulling up and I don't need a rental. Quick pitch to the outside, it's a house call C4 special. Take a check and we run it up. Got Quays.
Here we go, looking like Christmas time. Oh my God, the depth chart. All right, looking like Christmas time. The Reds, the Greens in a snowstorm. Mike Evans destroying my corner. Let's go. Oh no, playoff Lenny. Oh, what? He hesitated. Got the Slay. There we go. Darius Slay saves it, but playoff Lenny, 58 yards. So worried about Brady. Their low-rank rushing attack. We got punished there. Just no one there, man. They ate that one up. No one at the second level to make a play. Jesus, come on. It's freaking Tom Brady, man. He's super old. Back him up 5. It's just wide open. Someone make a play. They missed the extra point. Okay, small victories. Lord, oh no, don't be a 16-win game. Give me the snow, but 8 win. I can deal with that. Another week of just every kick's impossible. Maybe another week our coach is going to let our kicker attempt a 69-yarder. Oh, they got a little aggressive there. Go. Here we go. Honestly, at this point, too, I'm going to be getting out of bounds when I can, just to limit any potential fumbles that could be happening. Oh, Kenny G? Kenny G, baby! Hit that sack solo. Not good. Not good. Just, I hated that. Who's Jackson? Let's go 4 verts. Just 4. I can't even remember the last time I ran 4 verts. Let's hope Dallas Goedert. I mean, I don't know the win situation. We could be in field goal range. My eyes are going to be watching Dallas Goedert here. See if we can stay in the pocket. Oh, we absolutely can't do that. Phenomenal. Dwayne Smoot pushes in Landon Dickerson. Shit. We got a 55-yarder. Let's see what's the wind. 12. It's only 12 wind this time. Okay. Ah! Shit. I mean, for a kicker that went, what, 27 of 27 in the regular season, we haven't helped him out. But it's also, ridiculous kicking conditions for our first 2 playoff games. Just, like, slants, quick. 2, has the ball for 1 second. We're not even having a chance to establish a pass rush. It's out of his hands too quickly. But they're kicking into, you know, they got bad wind conditions as well. So I think any field goal over 40 yards could be difficult here today. But it doesn't look like they're going to be settling for many field goals. The moment's too big. My team's full of not a lot of athletes, and they're getting exposed right now. All right, quick slant. No one within 5 yards of him on a slant. That seems impossible. They are defining. I mean, I don't know. I got to, like, user align back here and just watch the middle of the field. That's what I'm going to have to try here. Let's change it up. Oh, doesn't matter. They're still just 8 for 8. Total time holding the football for Tom Brady after 8 completions. 10 seconds total combined. It's ridiculous. Yeah, another... Oh, who's that? Donovan Smith. Could be down a tackle. Doesn't matter. Can't sniff Brady. I love a bend, don't break situation. You got Hughes. Make a play on a playoff Lenny. Wow, we're getting fucking owned right now. Jesus, this is brutal. Shouldn't have adjusted the sliders. Didn't need the extra challenge, I guess. 2nd and 4. Get Devontae in the slants. Pretty dope if we can hit that. But it's covered fairly well, so we'll just hit the ground. Move the chains. Oh, like, my God. That was our 3rd penalty in the 1st quarter. Moment's too big. Guaranteed it's another one of these fucking wide receivers. I gotta nerf that, man. These wide receivers getting illegal block in the backs. I mean, it happened for them. They had one on Mike Evans. It's just, it doesn't happen that much in real life. I gotta adjust something there. Go Dallas. Great patience. Threw that at the right time. Need to finish this drive with a touchdown. There we go. It's a good start. Quick slant, Devontae Smith. Got to remember, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, studs. The steadliest of them all this year was Devontae Smith. Boom, baby! Devontae Smith, slant God, gets the Eagles on the board. Every kick is important. Can we make extra points this game? Looks like we can. And I'll say this as we get ready for another drive here. And I don't know why Eric Wilson's at edge rusher. I didn't see an injury. You know, there needs to be final boss fight feeling when you take on Tom Brady in the playoffs, which is what we're kind of getting here today as well. So, you know, while I'm going to be complaining, I'm sure there's going to be, it's still early. It's just the beginning of the 2nd quarter. Before I get too frustrated, I'm going to say that. Above all, this does need to feel like the final boss fight. Should be pretty hard to win this game. Oh, there you go. That's the shit, though. Oh, come on. Like, literally threw it to Trey Flowers. Moment was too pissed down his leg. How do you not make that play? Got it. You know, come on, man. There's a break. Give me a little bit of that break. Sponsored by Kit Kat. 3rd and 7. A tremendous opportunity. Get off the field here. Javon Hargraves applies pressure. Oh! If that was Terry Slay, you knew he would have died for that. But a little bit of momentum shift. Touchdown for Eagles. Defense gets a stop. Let's go. Now we're feeling ourselves here a little bit. We're going to start this drive with a pass. Why not, right? Got a little bit of momentum. Oh, I hate that. How come it picks for them, but not for me? Pretty much same almost goddamn play. My guy drops a pick, their guy gets pick 6. Get around what coach wants. Dig and go. Pretty much, it's going to be Quez. Throw it up, see if Quez can make a play. Don't want to call it cheesy, but, you know, when does that animation ever happen in real life? Oh, man, they swallow up the pass rush. Brady under pressure. Javon Hargrave gets there, as well as I think that was Eric Wilson? Okay. Go to Devontae. Another slants. Coach, the only thing coach wants to run, we go with what he wants to run. Sometimes it's a 69-yard field goal. Other times he's like, hey, slants are kind of working. And we'll go right here to Quez. And he makes the big time grab, brings us up to the red zone. All right, they see Kenny G. Maybe they think we're going to pass it. Lane gets a great block. Kenny came. Oh, he almost fights. Great tackle there. Great effort from Devin White not to let that go in. Second and goal. Let's run. Right behind Brandon Brooks. Jason Kelsey. This might be a tough one, man. They get the number one run defense for a reason. Let's go stick. This is always a play I will take, stick, because we can just keep it with the QB and run it in if need be. I'm going to be looking for Dallas Goedert. And there you go. Let's go, man. That's how you respond from a pick six. You get that confidence back in your quarterback. Whoa, that was close. There was an injury on that one, too. I didn't catch who that was. Hopefully, hey, we're in the world of Madden. It's not real life. Hopefully it was a starter. Make a tackle there. See, usually I'll be like, all right, maybe we call a timeout here. But it's Tom Brady. So make sure, let's get the stop on third down if we can get it. And then we'll burn our timeout. Okay, Fletcher Cox kind of won there. Oh, that's going to be close. I think we stopped him. I think that's going to be 4th and 1. Burn our timeout. Phenomenal stop from the defense. Let's make sure they're going for it. Okay. Ballsy. Ballsy. Watch this right in front of you. Watch Fournette. We got pressure. He's wide open. Defense had everything right there in front of them. And then they just let out a wet fart. Get a bend, don't break situation here. Would be pretty nice to walk away. Only giving up 3 instead of 7. Would have been nice. Now we have to be aggressive. There's no other way. 52 seconds. We have to get some points. Ideally a touchdown. Nice. Maybe could have even had an X on that. An X reception. Kept running, but make the throws the most important thing. Third and 5. Need the first down. Even with the win, not in field goal range. Maybe Devontae. Or we just get pummeled by their worst pass rusher. Lowest rated pass rusher just destroys our backup tackle. All right, easily for our game plan, I think we're going to have to work on, throwing in medium. Don't know the deep ball is going to be there, especially with all the nerfs to the speed because of the snow, but easily got to stop the short pass. That's all Brady's doing is throwing checkdowns. Oh, Quez had a chance. That was a tough catch, but you really would have liked to see him make that one. 3rd and 4. What do we got? Devontae, Benson. We'll go Benson. So you just move the chains, play it safe. Got to get a touchdown here. There's got to be 21 points on the Eagles' score here by the end of this drive, or else utter failure. Need it. Needed it. Needed it. Okay. Guess it's not 12 wind. There we go. Nice pursuit. 3rd and long coming up. Make him work for it. All right, Fletcher Cox just gets bodied by no-name guard, whatever. But that is an outstanding tackle by Hughes. Last time they were 4th and short, they went for it. This time they're going to punt it. We're going to make sure they punt it. You can always see old Bruce Arians going for the fake. That's a good win. That's a good win for our defense. Really wish I didn't miss that extra point. I had a chance to take the lead here. Okay, back-to-back runs is what the coach wants. We bring in Kenny Gainwell. Kind of outruns his blockers there a little bit. Gets absolutely popped. That's a good run. 3rd and 2. I think we keep it. We keep running it. Miles Sanders here. We got Parham. I will say, Thursday Night Football's last night. Parham had a really scary concussion. Hopefully all is good there. Especially not because that was a terrible block. Please let me go for this. Please let me go for this. Fuck. Oh, let me go for it. Really disagree with that call. You don't punt. They didn't punt. You don't punt against Brady. You go for it every time. Yes! It's Amos! Am I annoyed he got tracked down by the center? Yes! But there we go. That is the turnover. At least we broke even. It wasn't the pick 6 that we gave up. But you don't pick off Brady a whole lot. He's 45. That arm's a noodle at this point, especially in the cold. There's a reason why he left New England. His arthritis would act up every time it was a little bit chilly. Okay, our rushing offense hasn't been hot right now. Maybe we'll go through the air. There we go, Dally. There we go, Dally. Yeah, their goal line defense. Short yardage defense has been very good, but this time Miles Sanders punches his way through. We got a chance to tie it. So now what we learned on the last is that you don't need I didn't have to overcompensate. Like, look, last time there's a center line. I moved it over here. I literally went that far. Didn't need to. We got to keep it dead center. That's perfect. That's perfect. And this one is tied up at 27. We punish the Bucs for the Tom Brady interception. Oh, that's a good throw. Mike Evans. It's a beast. I'll hit you with the pitch. And what's 90 doing? Good tackle. 3rd and short coming up, but looked like he hesitated for some reason. I mean, he's a rookie, but let's get a big stop here. 3rd and inches. I mean, they probably will go for it if we do get a stop. You have Tom Brady audibling. That's terrifying. Probably do a Fournette run. No. To the screen pass. Oh, he might be down. But if he's not down, run! Why are you not running? He was down. So frustrating. Why, like, Eric Wilson, 90 speed linebacker, just, oh yeah, just not running. Hey, shouted Mike Allstott. Fullback dive. I'll take that. I'll take that. Kenny G showing some juice. Good 1-2 punch we have going on this game. I mean, this season, but this game in particular. Here we go, Devontae. Catch and run. The 19 in the red zone. And we got, for the first time I think all game, a little bit of momentum. Oh, good run, Kenny G. First down. Toss play. Ooh. For as much as I like it, we're not really a toss play team. It's not even really a toss. Just get your blocks, man. Parham. Had a chance, set the edge. Okay, we're going slants. I really think we go for it. I'll be upset if we settle for I mean, there's still plenty of time, but I think we got to trade touchdown for touchdown here. That's admitting defeat right now. We have a chance. We got Devontae Smith. Slant God. Slant God! Make our kicks. Let's make our kicks. And we're tied up yet again. Oh, Javon Hargrave gets to Brady. That could be huge. 3rd and 21. This has to be us getting off the field here. Anything less, utter failure. This would be worse than the pick 6. Come on, Steven Nelson. You're a ball. Man, I appreciate my favorite thing about this play. You want to know what you guys want to know what my favorite thing about this play is? Above all things that happen on this play? You want to know what my favorite thing about this play is? Watch this. Double covered. Whole way. We're like, no, they're going home. Let's go double coverage. And then as soon as Brady winds up to fire this thing, look at this. As soon Vontae Mack stops. He's clearly gunning up here to go to the check down. Nah, screw having double coverage on Mike Evans downfield. Screw that. Unbelievable failure. On all levels. Fireable. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know how we give that play out. Slide, keep it. Gotta remember, Zach Wilson, 500 rushing yards on the year. He can do this. Now they're out here throwing big hits. Gotta watch for the fumbles. I turned on shoot clock. This needs to be the final drive in regulation. I don't know if that's gonna be smart. I don't know if they'll come back and bite us on the ass. But I think we are in 4-down territory, and at this point, let's just chew the clock, try to get a touchdown. Worst case scenario, they have 30 seconds. Pick the catch and bounds. He does. Benson, the rookie. Biggest catch he's made for us all year. 2nd and 5. Maybe Miles Sanders out the backfield here. Absolutely Miles Sanders at the backfield. Do this. Didn't mean to do that. Mulligan, brain fart. May or may not have just looked at an alert on my phone that the Eagles game got postponed to Tuesday. May or may not have done that. What? I will punishing the Eagles for not having COVID. Thanks, appreciate it. Third and 5, 4 down. I mean, come on. This is young team, young quarterback, unwanted by the Jets. What can he do? He goes and finds Dallas Goedert. 30 seconds, extra point pending. The best kicker in the NFL. Come on. Okay, so I had to hop back into this video to get a thumbnail. Tom Brady right here. But you know, like when you rage quit a game, sometimes you load it back up. It's like, are you sure you want to continue? I loaded it up. We still had 3 timeouts. I had to nuke the audio because literally I just had music in the background. I came in here to close this thing out. Had to get a thumbnail. And I was like, I got 3 times. I mean, maybe. What are we doing here? So literally, again, it's muted. There's no on-field audio. There's no commentary. This, like, right now, like, I had to mute it because in the background, I think there was Blink 182 playing. I literally came in to get a thumbnail for the rage quit. I was happy with it. I was one of those things where I was like, you know what? That's a funny way to end a video. Funny way to end the season. Going up against the old Bucks here. And then going up against Tom Brady. Falling a little bit. But we were able to force the punt. So I figured, you know what? We'd throw this little bit of, little bit of excitement in the end of the video. Not to end it on a negative note with the rage. But we had a chance. We had a legit chance. You know Jake Elliott wants to have an opportunity. He'll make amends. He didn't miss a kick all regular season. Of course, we just had horrific conditions to deal with in this playoff run. 12 wind snow. Last week, 16 wind snow. We tried to attempt a 69-yard field goal.
This that Philly devil, pulling up and I don't need a rental. Quick pitch to the outside, it's a house call C4 special. Take a check and we run it up. Got Quays heading up the sideline when it's do or die. We run it up, ain't trying to flex, but it's high time that the eagle fly.
Oh my God! I was literally just... Dudes! I literally came in, forgot that I shut the game off, booted it back up because I needed a thumbnail for the last episode. Dude, we needed a thumbnail. I was like, man, I gotta get a shot at Tom Brady here. Came in, 3 timeouts. Let's go! I'm gonna have to, literally I uploaded the video already to YouTube, thumbnail made. I came in for the thumbnail. I'm gonna have to take that video down and re-edit it. Re-upload this with this in it. Let's go! That's like the greatest comeback. Quiz Walk, 6 touchdowns. Let's go! We're moving on. This is how you end the episode. End it. Let's go.